you know, the footage from 2004 that they released of the Tic Tac UFO.
So something else that people have always thought they know the truth on is UFOs. For many years, like everybody thought it was nuts and bolts, like a metal saucer, because that's kind of what most of the imagery was. And now the government's coming out and saying that they have, you know, that yes, it exists. Yes, it's a lot of times they'll say it's their own technology. They were doing testings or trainings or whatever. And then when you start looking for the UFOs, a lot of times they don't look like metal nuts and bolts. They look more like living beings.
Yeah. And I don't know how much of that is public. I knew early on when the UFO stuff started to be mainstream, when the China UFO, you know, the China balloons and all that they were covering, the news was covering. When the news is covering, you know something's going on. They're not gonna speak on anything unless they can spin the narrative to the mass of the population, you know, in a way that's gonna benefit them. Not that's gonna benefit the people, but it's gonna benefit them. And so once they start talking about it, we were like excited because we like been into this for a minute, you know, had our own experiences. We want, you know, a higher up to say something. They're not, once you know that. But there was some of these briefings that certain senators and stuff were a part of, and they came out kind of like shocked.
Yeah.
And I knew what was talked about, because the guy would come out shocked, and they're like, Senator, what you know, what can you tell us about the UFOs? And one from like each, you know, district or whatever, and they're like, just make sure, lock your doors. Lock your doors. That's what he said. The old man come out saying, lock your doors. And he was hip. So it's like, hold on. They debriefed him on something that's scared him, and he doesn't, maybe told him not to talk about it, or doesn't know how to talk about it, or what. But it's all of the nuts and bolts stuff started being mainstream. You know, the footage from 2004 that they released of the Tic Tac UFO.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, you see how fast that thing travels? Man, this stuff that we know exists out there, you could not track it on a radar.
Right.
That one it like disappears. Oh, there it is. We got it. It went from here to here, like in so respect. You would not be able to. The thing could, like, it travels faster than light, than thought. And it's insane. Your mind can't even comprehend how fast it travels, which is what blows my mind away.